Effective immediately, Ontario is declaring a state of emergency. We expect this to remain in place for at least 28 days. Further, I'm issuing a stay-at-home order effective Thursday at 12:01 a.m.
So what on earth are we going to do now?
Well, we're gonna have to get creative.
Okay, so we're just going on a walk with Teddy. He is in his service training vest, so he's got to be on his best behaviour. We also just want to both say a big thank you for the support that we're getting on the channel. I know it's only our first video,
But it means a lot.
It does, it really does mean a lot. It's nerve-wracking, isn't it?
It is, it really is. Putting
So,
yourself out there and
yeah, and hoping everybody's going to like it and hoping everybody's going to support you. It is truly nerve-wracking for sure. But yeah, so this is just going to be a walk now. We're going to show some training that we're doing with Teddy. Any training that I talk about or Sarah talks about, it's all through a lady called Melanie, Companions for Life in the Blue Mountain. She's amazing. I truly believe she's learned how to speak dog. I truly do believe that. So yeah, just a bit of a montage on what Teddy's going to get up to. Also, in the intro, you can obviously see that we've been putting a stay-at-home lockdown. So obviously that's going to impact the channel, and we are going to have to get a bit creative with like some of the content that we're doing. So it perhaps might not be the best, but hopefully we take just full advantage of everything that we can do really in this stay-at-home lockdown. So thank you.
So one of the first maneuvers you learn while you're doing service dog training is something called a heel. So this is where the dog is at your side, he's by your heel, he's not allowed to be pulling on the leash, and he's not allowed to be in front of you and obviously not too far behind you, so just kind of perfectly in the middle. There needs to be slack on the leash, and he needs to have all his attention on you. So wherever you move, he moves. But this is basically a heel. So as you can see, Sam is slack on the leash. Every time Teddy kind of speeds up, Sam corrects him, and he goes back to being next to Sam.
Okay, so we're back from our walk. First things first is to clean Ted. Go, let's go. Okay, Teddy, let's go.
So a quick update on the puppies. So you guys have met Teddy, who's our sheepadoodle, but you haven't met Dolly yet. She is my parent sheepadoodle. She is only 11 weeks old, and Teddy is almost 7 months now. So for the past couple days, they haven't been 100%. So we're just on our way to the vet with Dolly. We're just gonna monitor Teddy at the moment to see how he's going. They're not too worried about him, but with Dolly, because she's so little, they don't want her to be too dehydrated, so we're on our way there, and we'll see. We're at the vet's now. Dolly has gone in, but we should probably explain why they're at the vet's in the first place. So Tuesday night, Teddy woke us up at about 1 a.m. wanting to come onto our bed. And when Sam lifted him up onto the bed, he was soaking wet. So his legs, his belly, everything was soaking wet. So Sam woke me up and I felt it and smelled, and it was pee, which is super odd. So then we turned on the lights, looked over at his bed, which is on my side, and it was a pool of pee, as if he'd like peed and then slept in it for a while, which was super odd. So we cleaned him up. Sam...
Yeah, and anybody that has a dog knows that dogs don't urinate where they sleep.
Yeah.
So this was really weird. At first we're like, is he just dreaming? It's like, you know, when you're dreaming and you're like, you gotta go, and so like, but then we were like, so then we started Googling it, which is the number one thing not to do. This is
especially at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes,
Don't Google.
so we're wide awake now, like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Because we're reading all these terrible things on Google. But no, we managed to get back to sleep. First thing in the morning, we called the vets, but they told us to just examine Teddy.
There's
Got the vets now. For her first time on the camera, let's introduce her.
Being a wriggle monster is
Hey. So what have we got? Here's her medication. This is the antibiotics, is it?
Yeah, so this one we're going to be giving to her 2 tablets orally every 12 hours, so twice a day.
Right, okay.
And then this one we give 0.5
Hey, what are you
milliliters
doing?
3 times a day of this.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully it'll all
Hey,
clear out.
hey,
And then
hey.
if it doesn't all clear out in 7 days, we will be back here
Oh dear.
with a poo sample.
Hopefully that's not the case.
Yes, hopefully. And we're back from the vets now. So Teddy, we're just monitoring him for now. We'll see how it goes. We had no issues with him last night. But Dolly, so Tuesday night, she had diarrhea all night in her crate, outside, everywhere. And then Wednesday, she was okay. She was eating, but she's still having diarrhea. So because of that, and because of her being so little, the vets wanted her to come in just so that she doesn't lose too much water and she doesn't get too dehydrated. So you'll know if you've ever had a puppy with a upset stomach,
Okay.
or one that's just very hungry right now. Chicken and rice is the best thing to feed them because it's very plain. So we've got some chicken and rice. We've got a hungry Dolly. So come on, let's go eat.
Hey Teddy, it's on for you, buddy.
I should also add that Teddy doesn't have lunch. He's a lot older than Dolly is, so he only eats twice a day, morning and night.
Should we show what we actually feed Teddy?
Yeah, we'll show you what we feed Teddy. So he has a raw diet.
So this is currently turkey. It's all raw food. We give him a paddy and a half a day. So these all come frozen. They're in
meal?
the freezer right now.
Patty and a half a meal.
Yeah, a meal. Yes. Did I say a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, a meal. So 3 a day.
Yeah.
They come frozen. We put them in the freezer, and then we just get them out to thaw, and we feed them, and they're gone in
Seconds.
Okay, so that is the end of this week's vlog. Okay, buddy. We just want to clarify that we think Teddy's just been eating too much snow, and that's why he had that quick urge to go in the night. But yeah, I think it's your turn to do the outro, buddy. No. Okay, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We'll see you next time. Bye.